Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm sorry that it has been so long since I've been on here. I have been crazy, super busy at home with the kids and all the other stuff. Really no excuse. So anywho, coming to you today with my Valentine's look. So I'm doing just a subtle look. I know a lot of the videos that have been posted have been like super dramatic, really pink, really bright. I'm going very subtle with a little bit of glam. So as you can see, I've already got my face on, brows done, everything else done minus my eyes. So we're going to do that. First thing, thank you for popping on. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you are not already subscribed, please hit the bell on the right hand side of the screen, and that will give you the notifications whenever I upload my YouTube videos. Also, you can follow me on Instagram. It is Stephanie_Simmons. And usually I post the looks for my videos on my page over there. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I am going to go ahead and use the nude Huda Beauty, I can't talk, palette today. I feel like you could do really subtle looks with this. And sorry, I'm kind of moving my camera. So I am going to use this. I may dip into another palette for something else, but I think right now we're just going to stick with this one. So let's jump right into it. So I am going to take just a regular fluffy brush from Sigma, and this is the E40, the tapered blending, and I am going to dip right in. Oh, this palette is a mess because I've used that a lot. I'm going to dip right in. I'm actually going to combine two colors together. Actually, no, I'm not. Just kidding. I'm going to use Secret right here at the bottom, which is just kind of a light pink, mauve-y sort of beige color. And I'm going to use this as a transition color. So I'm just going to put this in my crease right here. And I'm just doing windshield wiper motions back and forth. And then at the end, I will do some circles and just kind of get that built up at the corner of my eye as well. Please excuse the noise in the background. That is my dog, and he's just kind of running around the house playing. And please excuse my nose because it's cooler today than what it has been, so my nose is kind of crazy. Also, my husband and I have started cycling, so we have been going out every morning that we're able to and getting on our bikes and going out. And today we did 4.6 miles. The last 2 days we did 7 miles each. So yeah, we are on a roll. Just trying to get healthier, stay in shape. You know, we have kids, so we don't want to be like the parents who can't get out there and play with their kids because we're too tired from not getting any exercise. So anywho, so I'm just moved over to this other eye, and we're doing the same thing over here. Just focusing this on my crease. And over on the corner. Alright, so I have kind of a base down already. So I'm actually going to use this same brush. I'm just cleaning this off, and I'm dipping into a little bit of a darker color, and I'm kind of going with this. I think I'm going to go in with this tease, which is right next to it. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, which is not focusing, of course. So I am going to go in with that, and I'm just deepening up this crease color. And that, I'll tell you that right now, a little bit goes a long way with that. So we need to make sure we blend this out really well. And I am just bringing this up a little bit higher as well. So this is more of like a purpley look as of right now, but we are going to deepen that up and do it more of a purple pink. So I will be dipping into those colors as well. If you guys do not have this palette and you were thinking about getting it, I have literally nothing but great things to say about it. It is really pretty. I actually got this as a gift from one of my best friends, Shauna. for Christmas. I was so stoked to get it. It is pretty pricey, I have to say. It's $65 for this palette, unless it's gone on sale that I didn't know about. But yes, it is definitely worth it. It is so pretty. There's foils in here. There's shimmers in here. Really great matte colors. You can actually create quite a bit of looks from just this palette itself. So I'm just blending this out a little bit. This one's a little bit deeper, so we're gonna deepen that up. Okay, so we have that base color on, which is kind of a purpley pink color, a little bit of mauve color, and I am going to go in with a different brush. I'm going to go in with a thinner, a smaller blending brush, and this one, I don't even know where this came from because I don't have the name on it. So I'm going to take this spanked color right here in the corner. I know you guys can't see me, I'm sorry. And we're going to deepen up the outer corner of the eye with just that color. And I am going to bring this out a little bit as well. And just like I said, the outer corner of the eye with this. Just to give it that more pink tone. And taking it out a little bit as well, blending that out. So we've got that corner done. Moving on to the next one. And we're doing the same thing, just doing the outer corner of this one. And I am taking that out a little bit as well. Alright, so I think I have that mostly how I want it. Okay, so we've got that blended pretty well, so you guys can see that on there. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to take this little shimmer color, which is called Kinky, right here, right there, and I'm going to take that same brush, and what I'm doing now is I'm literally just kind of applying this all over and a little bit in the crease. It is a shimmer color, so just a heads up for that. And we're actually just putting this in the crease and on the top, of course on the top of the lid, y'all. But on the part that was kind of blank, I'm just taking that and I'm putting that on that leftover section there and blending that out a little bit. Because I kind of want to have I want to do a little bit of a cut crease, but I want to have some of this shimmer showing as well. So I'm bringing that up a little bit into the crease colors, so that way I have both of those. And I'm getting a little bit of fallout that I will have to clean up, but that way we have it like this. And I'm doing it with the other eye as well, just blending that over. Kind of like a cut crease with my shadow, but I am going to do an actual cut crease. And there is a little tiny fly flying around my head. And I apologize if you see it. I have no idea where it came from. Got in the house with one of my mini kids that were probably going in and out. And again, taking that up into my crease a little bit, blending that out. Okay. So I have that color in there like I want it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a clean blender brush and I'm actually just going to blend all of that together so I don't have any harsh lines. I don't want harsh lines for this. I want it to be very subtle and not super harsh. And I guess you're probably thinking, okay, this is not subtle, this is super purple, but it will be a lot more subtle once we get that cut crease in. And I'm just taking, like I said, this brush has nothing on it, and I'm literally just blending that out, up a little bit, both sides. And then I'm going to take that fallout and wash that off because it's not sticking, which is good. Alright, so now we are going to go into our cut crease. And the good thing about this palette, which is pretty incredible, which I didn't know until I got it, that there's an actual concealer in this palette, which is, it actually works really well. So since we're sticking with this palette, I don't think I'm going to dip into another one like I thought I was originally, but so I'm going to go ahead and pick up this concealer, and I'm just going to do a half cut crease. I'm not going to do a full cut crease. So I'm just taking a little flat brush here, getting some of that concealer on there, and I'm just going to follow the crease line a little bit, go up a little bit so that you can see it peeking through, and just blend that over. So even with that cut crease, you can still see some of that other purple shimmer that I had on there, and that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to make sure you see some of that. Hoping you guys, I'm in view. I can't see my viewfinder all the way, so let's hope you guys can see me. So we've got that on there for the most part. I'm going to deepen that one up a little bit because it didn't come out how I wanted it to. Alright, so now since I have that done, I'm going to go in here and kind of see which color I want to do. So there's a couple colors I can use. I've got the foil colors in here that I really love. I'm kind of leaning more towards this one to give it more of that subtle eye look. But then we could also go with the pink, which I think would look really good. So I think I'm going to go with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my finger first to see how it applies like that and see what we can work with that. So just swatching it for you, you can see how it comes off. It is really pretty. Hopefully you can see me. Hopefully you can see my finger. Yeah, no, you can't. So anyhow, just gonna get that color and on my fingertip, and I'm just applying that on the lid a little bit, and then I am going to take a tiny little blender brush and blend that out. And actually, I think I want to change that up a little bit. It is pretty, but I kind of feel like I want to put a little more color in there, a little more of that lighter shade in there as well. So my eyelashes are falling out. That's nice. So I'm just blending that out a little bit so you can see. It is a really pretty color, and I'm glad I used it, but I am going to switch it up a little bit. So just again, getting on my finger and applying the product like that. And then I'm just going in with my little blender brush and moving that product all over. Alright, so now I am going to go in with this Crave color that is the lighter shade, and I'm putting that on, and I am going to blend that out a little bit as well. So I'm just putting that over top of the one I already used, which I do like those colors together. It's really pretty. Yay, that is exactly what I wanted. And I had already put the concealer down, so I didn't need to wet my brush. You can wet your brush if you want. Obviously, it does apply product really good when you do wet your brush, but in this case, I didn't have to. Alright, so we have that base eye color down. I think it came out really pretty, and so now we're going to glam it up a little bit. So I always like to do the bottom lash line. I feel like that makes anything pop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take just a tiny little blender brush, little pencil brush, a very small, like so. I'm not sure the name of this one either, but I did get this at Ulta. I do know that. So I'm going to use this. I think I'm going to use this either spanked. Yeah, I'm going to use the spanked color, the one here right at the corner. And I'm going to do my bottom lash line with that. Just getting a little product on there. And I'm not going to do the whole bottom lash with this color. I'm just doing like the outer corner, a little bit towards the middle, blending that out. Now, you don't have to do the bottom lash line, but I really like to do the bottom lash line. I think I pretty much do the bottom lash line with every look that I do because I love it that much. Again, with the other side. Okay, so I've got that done here. I'm using the same brush, and I'm actually going in with the Crave color that I used, which I am going to wet my brush for that. I'm just using my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray to wet that brush, and I'm picking up that product. And I am bringing this into the remaining under eye to give it more of a sparkle. I done got cut off, y'all, so I have no idea what you saw. Anywho, so if whatever you didn't see, I'm just doing the bottom lash line with that Crave color and blending that over to my inner corner. And I do know that I said that I can tell a huge difference as far as it brightening up my eye. And I'm sure you guys can see that too. Word to the wise, do not get eyeshadow in your eye, because that does not feel good. All right, so we've got that done. I think I'm gonna see what this color, this color is like very white. It's called Bear. I'm gonna see what this looks like on my eye as a highlighter, which I'm not really sure how I feel about that. So we're gonna go into a different palette and get a different highlighter. All right, I'm gonna go into a different palette and pull out a highlighter that I want to use. So I'm gonna go into my Crown Pro palette, and I'm putting that on as a highlighter under my brows, which I do like that one better. And I'm also combining that with the corner right here. Brighten that up a little bit more. All right, so there we go. All right, so I have the majority of that look done. I hope you guys can see it well, and I think you can. So now we are just going to jazz it up a little bit, and I'm going to take, actually I'm going to take that same brush that I was just using. I know, I'm going to take a little bit of this one is actually a curved little tiny pencil brush, and what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go into this deepest shade, this Love Bite. No, I'm not. Just kidding. I'm going to use an even smaller pencil brush, if I can find it. Okay, I'm going to use just a regular smaller pencil brush. I'm going to take that Love Bite, which is that dark purple in here, and I'm going to use this to kind of create a little bit of a wing effect with the eyeliner, or I'm sorry, with the eyeshadow. Putting it on my top lid, just right here at the bottom, and bringing that out. Just to kind of deepen up that corner, which I wanted to do. Alright, and then I'm going to take a small little blender brush again, and I'm just going right over that. Alright, and then I'm going to use that to kind of blend in those other colors that I put on there, and just kind of give it that blurred out look. Alright, so now that I have that done, I'm going to go ahead, and the Glam comes with, I am going to use my Lily lashes, and these things are fabulous. They make everybody's eyes look absolutely beautiful. And I'm also trying to find, I think I have somewhat of a, did I do it, y'all? Well, I think we're just going to stick with black liner at the bottom. So I think that makes a pretty big difference. And I don't think I'm going to put in any top eyeliner. I like the look how it is, although you could, and you could kind of wing it out with that purple, but I don't want to do that. So this is what we're going with today. So now we're going to apply the lashes. So I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera, so you guys don't have to see me sit here play with them for like 5 minutes to get them properly put on, and then I will be right back. Okay guys, so that went incredibly wrong. So I was going to put on my lashes, right? And I realized I didn't have very much lash glue. So I put whatever I could on there, and it just wasn't working. So therefore there will be no super glam with eyelashes today. Gotta go get some more lash glue. So anywho, I went ahead and just slapped on some mascara. I'm going to go ahead and put some lipstick on. I don't want to do red because I did too much pink. So I am going to use a super pink color. And super pink gloss. And I'm going to go ahead and slap that bad boy on for you. Sorry guys, that just did not work out in my favor, now did it? So I'm throwing on just a little bit of nude lip liner. Kind of overlining my lips a little. And I am also putting that all over my lips. And then I'm going to put this bright pink one on. Ooh, look at that color. These colors are from Tarte, and they're their lip paints, and these things are super, super, super matte. So alright, I'm going to have to correct that with some concealer. So, and then I'm using the Tarte lip paint in the gloss, and I am just kind of using that as an ombre. All right, so there we go. We have my final subtle, sort of subtle Halloween look. So I do, like I said, I could have gone with a nude lip and just kind of put a little gloss on top. But I feel like since I was not able to put on my lashes because I didn't prepare well, that I went ahead and just did more glam with the pink. So there we go. There is my not so subtle Valentine's look. So thanks guys for watching. Again, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. go on my Instagram page, Stephanie_Simmons. Follow me on there, and go ahead and leave a comment below if you like this video. And we're going to have a new video coming soon after this, and it's going to be a fun one. So stay tuned. Hit the bell over there in the corner if you want to see notifications when I am on. All right. I love you guys so much. Thank you for popping on. Bye.